That's how I get that ooh.
And now back to your regularly scheduled program.
What's goody YouTube? How's everyone doing? Welcome to the channel, or welcome back to yet another live reaction video. If you're new here for the first time, my name is TMR, and since you clicked on this video, you might as well subscribe to the YouTube channel, leave your comments down below, and enjoy this reaction video. What's goody YouTube? What's good, TMR gang? Welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to yet another live reaction video. I'm your girl, TMR. Thank y'all so much for stopping what you were doing and meet me over in this damn break room, y'all. Oh, boy. All right, y'all see the title. Y'all see the thumbnail. Y'all know what we're going to get into today. We got my Jazzy Life in the break room. And we just got her today, y'all, because I'm telling you, this live that we are getting ready to watch, she's all we're going to need, okay? Okay, Kendra says another mommy meltdown. We're going to talk about that, sis. Now, what I will like to say, we got 102 people in the live stream as we speak. We got 40 likes, okay? So typically I don't do this, but we're going to do this today because we need to get these likes up, okay? 140 people currently, 49 likes. We need at least 100 likes, okay? We need 100 likes and we can get this thing popping, all right? So, 67. Okay, we almost there, y'all. It's 33 of y'all that haven't hit the like yet. 185 in the chat. TMR still asking only for 100 likes. We got 85 likes now. We got 15 more likes to go. So out of 185, so it's 100 people watching that have not hit the like button. Okay, we got 96. Okay, we need 4 more people. Who gonna be them 4? Okay, to get us to 100. Going once, going twice. Oh, okay, we got 103. All right, that's how I like it. You know what? I don't like doing that. I just really feel like y'all should just clock in coming through the door. I know sometimes people forget to wipe their feet off when they come to people's houses. But most of y'all already know the housekeeping rules over here, okay? We like to hit the like button and so we can get the show started. Typically, TMR don't do that, but then I was thinking about it. I said, no, wait a minute. I get up here, I give y'all a good show, child, and I can't even get a damn like. I said, well, my goodness. But anyway, 213 in the chat, 129 likes. 134. Thank you so much. I appreciate you who just decided to hit the like button. And y'all, we're going to get right on into it. So Jasmine went over there. Y'all, Jasmine went live today, okay? She went live today, and she basically let a lot of things off her chest. Thank you, Miss Truly. I appreciate you, baby. Thank you so much. I know for the most part, I know sometimes people, thank you, Lynn. I know sometimes people forget. They just click on the live and they're not really thinking about it. So sometimes we do have to do a call to action and we have to ask, okay? And TMR don't mind asking, and half the time y'all don't mind complying, but we're not going to tie this whole live stream up about some damn likes, okay? TMR got what she needed, and child, we only 3 minutes in and I got what I needed. I got what I asked for. Appreciate y'all. Hey, Sam, hey, Trees. Hey, Bless, Jenny, everybody in the chat, Miss Ronnie. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to all the members, all the mods. All right, y'all. So here's the thing. So Jasmine went live today, and she was very teary-eyed. Thanks, S.C. Johnson. Hey, Yvonne. Hey, our new forever, T. Wilson. Good morning. Or I said good morning. Good afternoon, y'all. Hey, Lisa. Lynn, you a mess. And so she went live today, y'all, and she was really, her heart was really heavy, okay? Hey, LK, what's good, sis? I clocked in upon getting my notification. I know that's right. How the family doing? Great seeing you in forever. I hope you, the hubby, and the kiddos are doing good. Glad to see you, baby. Hey, wait for it. So you said no Kleenex cry, wait for it. Yeah, hey, Rain. So Jasmine went live, y'all, and she was crying, sniveling, and sniving over there. And y'all, we're going to talk about the premise of the live from what I gathered. And we're going to take a look at that live, okay? We're going to take a look at it. Hey, Vaughn. Hey, moving in silence. From from what I gathered for the live, basically, Jasmine, she's not getting any support. She says she doesn't have any type of family support. Okay. She doesn't have mama, daddy. No, nobody supports her. There's the baby daddies are not supporting her. And when she says support, it doesn't necessarily sound financial from what she's wanting from them. It's more so she wants help with the kids. Okay. She wants the daddies to rally around her and help with the kids. Okay. So the biggest thing that I took away from this live, and we're going to listen to that here in just a moment. I just want to give you guys a little backstory. Something that stuck out to me is when Jasmine, you would hear, she spoke on separation anxiety. Okay. She states that she's experiencing separation anxiety because members of her family have left her and failed her. She said it started with her father. She said her father left her. She said her father left her mother, left the family unit when she was graduating high school. Okay. And then she said after that, then Philip left her. Okay. Because y'all know she had been in a relationship with Philip since she was like in middle school. At one point was living with him. Then they started having kids of their own. They started living together. And then y'all know a few years back, 5 years or so back, Philip went to prison. He was there for 4.5 some odd years. Okay. And then most recently, Chris has left her. So basically she made it sound like all the men in her life leaves her. And what she said was, that's why she clings on to these men, because she's looking for that family unit, that family support. And that could be true. Okay. That could definitely be true. However, in Jasmine's situation, I'm going to say this. In Jasmine's situation, the fact of her speaking on her father leaving her, give me one moment, y'all. All right, sorry about that, you guys. So when she spoke on her father leaving her, here's the problem I have with her saying that. First and foremost, she's mentioned when her dad left her or left the family, she was graduating high school. If you guys have listened to Jasmine, she has spoken in the past that her father basically was a stay-at-home dad while her mother worked 2 jobs, 3 jobs, or whatever. Jasmine was graduating high school. Now, I'm not saying her parents divorcing probably didn't affect her in some type of way, but Jasmine ended up going to college right after high school. So and here's the thing, if your daddy left when you graduated, more than likely there were signs of him leaving or not being around as much prior to her graduating. Okay. So he probably was in and out, not really there as much. And then once she graduated, he probably just said, okay, I'm gone. Because we know Keyshawn is younger than Jasmine. So he basically had the whole brunt of, he experienced more of their dad not being in the home with them than Jasmine did. Because again, Jasmine explained that dad left when she graduated high school. So when you graduated high school, Jasmine went to college. So it wasn't like Jasmine was 10, 11, 12, 13 years old, and she's longing her father. Girl, you were grown. Well, let me say this. You were 18, okay, and going off to college. So it's not like you were living in a home anyway because you went off to college, okay? Now, then she spoke of Philip leaving her, right? So we know from listening to Jasmine tell stories about her and Philip, we know from the time her and Philip got together, Philip had a child or 1 or 2 before he started having kids with her. And in the process of him having children with Jasmine, he ended up having 4 or 5 more on top of her while he was with her, right? And although Jasmine and Philip lived together, there were many times where Philip would go to jail, or he would just be ghost for a week or two because he was, running the streets with women and things of that nature. So again, Jasmine was aware of this, okay? She may not wanted to admit it, but she was aware of it. And then when Philip went to jail, again, that might have been shell-shocking for Jasmine, because when Philip went to jail, Jasmine was living in Killeen. When he went to jail, Jasmine moved out of her apartment in Killeen and moved in with her mom in Austin, and pretty much stayed there until she got her tax money and was able to get an apartment on her own. Then the whole time Philip was locked up, she met Chris about 3 years into Philip being locked up, okay? So at this point, in my opinion, at that time, Jasmine had 4 kids. You were already used to the fact that Philip was gone. Like, even if you weren't used to it, him being gone, at some point you had to get used to the fact that it's just me and these children. Let's be honest, y'all. There are a lot of single moms out here who don't have that strong family support unit. And because they are aware of that, they do what? They become their own family support. The fact that Jasmine doesn't mention cousins, aunts, uncles, or nobody really that she can use as a family unit, well, that's when you lean on your own family that you have created. And now your own family, meaning her children, is your family unit. So then Chris came into her life, okay? So Jasmine thought she had a third chance. Daddy gone, Philip gone. Now here come Chris. Jasmine thought she had a third chance into recreating this family she so longs. At least that's what she expressed, okay? So Chris comes into the picture, and at some point, I don't understand. So what I gather from Jasmine, she's not a very good judge of character. That's number one. And she should have kind of sensed or seen the red flags that maybe he's not going to give me the family that I want either, because when he met Jasmine, he had 3 kids that he didn't have a strong relationship with, right? So Jasmine thought it would have been a good idea. Remember, I told you guys this a long time ago when she first got pregnant with Legend. I told you guys that my opinion was the reason why she was so adamant to give Chris a baby, because she wanted her and Chris to be a family. And she felt like although she called them a family with her 4 kids, they would have been more of a family unit with their own biological child. But the problem with that is Chris is not a family man, sis. How can he be a family man to you and Legend when he wasn't a family man to his twin boys and his daughter? So the man has Chris. We saw Chris about a year or so ago having a whole meltdown about his daddy on the internet. He doesn't even have a relationship with his own father. His mom is deceased. So how is Chris going to be this big family unit for you when he's not even that to his own family? But again, Jazz is not a good judge of character. So she really thought that having Legend was going to give her this family that she so long desired. Unfortunately, Chris had been telling Jasmine, I don't really want kids. I mean, I'm going to go ahead and sleep with you because I don't mind sleeping with you, but I ain't really trying to have a baby. Jasmine more than likely told the man she was on birth control. She wasn't, or maybe she missed a pill too. Anyway, he definitely wasn't using protection, and they end up getting pregnant with Legend. And so once Chris got up on his feet and realized Jasmine wasn't what he wanted, this family unit that Jasmine was trying to build with him is not what he wanted, Chris decided to separate himself, okay? And so now we're all the way back to the beginning. Now Jasmine is longing for some type of entity to belong to, and she claims that she uses men for that, but she doesn't talk about using her children for that family unit that she so long desires. Because one thing's for sure, two things for certain: those kids are definitely your family, and they're not going to ever walk out on you. So in my opinion, if Jasmine would focus more on being that family unit with her and her children, a man coming in and out would be, if he came in, great. And if he left, great. Because at the end of the day, she has that strong family unit with her children, and she does not have that. Jasmine regrets having the children because the fathers of these children are not in her life. So now she feels like if she could have did it all over again, she wouldn't have had 2, 3, 4 with Philip, and she probably wouldn't have had one with Chris. Although you didn't have to have one with Chris, because Chris was telling you that he didn't want any kids, but you felt it was a good idea that you gave him a baby. And so now Jasmine is where she is today. And here's the thing. I get so tired of Jasmine getting on this internet crying about situations that are definitely, I would just assume, situations that she can work around, right? You not having a grandma that you can go drop the kids off. See, that's the biggest thing. Jasmine wants somebody that she can drop them kids off to. Some of you guys may remember this video from about 4 years ago, right before she met Chris. Y'all remember the black nightgown video where Jasmine was standing in her kitchen with her black nightie on and her boobies was hanging down to the floor, and she was eating them dry ramen noodles, and she was having a meltdown because nobody wants to help her with her kids. Y'all remember that? That was like about 4 years ago. And the fact that 4 years later, Jasmine, you still having these meltdowns because nobody wants to help you with your kids. But sis, they're your kids. Yes, the dad should lend a hand. But if they're not going to lend a hand, you still got to do what you got to do as a woman. You remember that quite well, Walk? Yeah. So it's the fact that Jasmine has been having these meltdown episodes for quite some time. And it always happens when there's nobody around, no man around to, I don't know, embrace her shoulders and let her know everything is going to be okay. Now, what I will say is Philip is definitely playing with Jasmine, but Philip has always played with Jasmine. And now she, I don't know, for some reason, she's feeling some type of way about it. Okay. No perk 30s today. So now she crying, not perk 30s. Stop. Okay. I can't wait to be a grandma in about 10 years. My girls won't even have to ask to bring my babies. Exactly. But you know what? Shouts out to all the grandmothers and the grandfathers. Shouts out to all the grandparents who helped their children out, or even if they're not their kids or your the boyfriends or whatever. Shouts out to all the grandmothers and the granddaddies who, some of y'all are even raising your grandkids, like you're raising a whole, set of children all over again. But the reality is, y'all, grandparents are just that. They're not mandated or mandatory to raise children. They're supposed to be there when they're able to be there, right? But unfortunately, you got a lot of grandparents that had to make that decision where they had to step in, be it that parents pass away or incarceration or some type of drug abuse. There's a lot of reasons why grandparents are now having to raise their grandchildren. But shouts out to all the grandparents and the grandmoms and the granddads that are doing that for their children, for their grandchildren, because y'all don't have to do that. You definitely don't have to do that. But shouts out to all the ones who put their lives on the back burners, especially if you've been working a job for 20, 30 years and you're retired and now you're having to, start all over with your own grandchildren, But it sounds like Jasmine, here's the thing, Jasmine never really had that from her mom. As long as I've been watching Jasmine, I don't think I've ever heard Jasmine say that the kids went over to her mother's house to spend the night. Okay. But again, y'all got to understand, Jasmine is fully aware of how her mother is, because again, Jasmine just didn't start having kids yesterday. Hell, Kaylin, I think, will be 12 this year. So Jasmine has been known for years and years and years Her mother is not that type of grandmother. Now, her mother will pay a bill. Her mother will send some money over there for groceries. She'll get Jasmine's car fixed. She'll cash app her a couple dollars for whatever. She'll buy the kids a Christmas and school clothes. She'll do all that. But as far as Jasmine being able to drop the kids off over there for weeks at a time, Jasmine's mother is not that type of grandmother. And let's be honest, y'all, I'm not mad at those type of grandmothers. Like, if you want your kids to raise their own children, ain't nothing wrong with that as a grandmother. I'm not even mad at Jasmine's mama for that, okay? If she don't want to raise, if she don't want, kids stay over there for the whole summer, I mean, that don't make her less than a grandmother because she don't want to keep the kids. Because let's be honest, while Jasmine dropping her kids off to Jasmine's mother for the summer, what the hell is Jasmine going to be doing? And that's probably what Cheryl is thinking. Like, okay, well, I'm going to keep your kids while I work a full-time job and I got health ailments. Okay, Jasmine, I'll keep your kids, let me just say 2 weeks out of the summer. So what you going to do with that 2 weeks time? Probably not too much of anything, okay? All right, y'all. Let's get into this video. So right now we're waiting on Jasmine she's waiting for the crowd to get a little big in her chat, and then she's going to turn the waterworks on. Just wait a minute, you guys. You sure was, Vaughn. You want me to fast forward, sis?
Just feel like whenever you're doing good, there's always somebody that will try and find anything to try and hurt you. Like, I was fine. I was really fine. I was fine. Like, people know what they do to try and get up under your skin, to try to get you to feel some type of way, and then they know how to fuck your mind. People like to just mind fuck you. Like, I'm so sick and tired of everybody. Like doing this shit is just so draining. Like,
shouts out to you, Rain. let me say this, y'all. Shouts out to all the single moms that hold it down with no help. Look, let me tell you something. Being a single mother has never been easy. Maybe it is for some, but it's not easy to all. And I had days where I had to, close the door and let some tears out. But at the end of the day, I knew I had these kids and they're my responsibility. So no matter what anybody else do for them, I know what I got to do. And I'm going to make my situation work for me. I'm not going to sit up here and let men or the daddies of these children stress me the hell out. Because here's the funny part about it. She's sitting over here crying for the internet, and those niggas is gone living their lives, doing whatever it is they're doing. She the one that says she got to come on here and cry. Jasmine will tell you here in a minute, she's going to cry anyway. So since she's a content creator, she might as well come on here and cry and get paid for it. Because, this is what she do for a living. That's why those men don't respect what you do, Jasmine. They don't respect what you do as a content creator because of what you do as a content creator.
Like, fuck. I'm so tired of it all. Tired of niggas. Like, they really not shit. None of them. All of them just ain't shit. I do everything, bro. Everything. I take care of everybody. I do it all.
Jasmine, no, sis, really, I'm being honest. What do? You pay the rent. Well, unless you're getting ready to be homeless, you're not necessarily just paying the rent for the kids. Aren't you paying the rent for you too? Don't you live there? You don't want to be homeless. You don't want to go live with somebody. So regardless if those kids were there or not, you would be paying rent somewhere. Nobody told you to go get this fancy ass $2,500 a month house when you were barely paying $1,600 a month for that apartment. You was late on your rent every damn month over there. So you thought it was a good idea to increase your rent by $900 when you was barely paying $1,600?
I always, to this day, get the short end of the stick. Always. I always get the short end. Like, you really...
Jasmine, you get the short end of the stick because you're always pulling on the short end of the stick. When you agreed to reduce Philip's child support so he could have the kids more, Jasmine, you shouldn't have did that because he still should have had the children as much as you needed to have them, and still pay his regular child support. It wasn't your fault that Philip went to jail and was behind on child support. It's not your fault that Philip has 10 kids. So why did you have to bear the burden of doing him a solid and reducing the child support? Because that money that $1,000 a month that you could have got, you could have took that and paid for childcare somewhere.
If I would have known life was going to be like this, I swear to God, I would have rethought a lot of shit. People that I was with, having kids. This shit is draining. Doing everything by myself. Always doing everything. Like, this shit is so overwhelming.
Jasmine mad because she thought her and Legend were going to have a hot girl summer, and Philip put a monkey wrench in her plans because he was supposed to keep them kids and now he's not keeping them like he said he was. In my opinion, this is what this is all about.
I hate this whole situation. Like all of this shit, bro. I hate this. I'm here. People playing in my fucking face. I can't do certain things because other people's selfish needs. They're selfish. But then at the same time, a bitch ass nigga hollering, you need to get a real job. And then when a bitch tries to do shit and get real jobs and shit, they just shit on it. They just act like it don't matter what you're trying to do. Their life is more important.
Which bitch ass ninja told you to get a real job, Philip or Chris? Because I know Chris ain't over there hollering you need to get a real job when that fake job of yours that you have is how he was able to get up on his feet. And I know Philip ain't talking about you need a real job because that fake job over there you got as a content creator was how you was helping him fund his commissary while he was locked up in the prison doing 5 to 10. Huh. Imagine that. But see, that's what happened, Jasmine. These men give you their ass to kiss and you kiss it every time. Right, Coco Marie? She is. Very immature. It's just so much, you know? And then it's just... I hate to be a bitch and take my kids away from every fucking body, but that's what I want to do. Everything. Like, I'm so sorry. Girl, we know you. You always hollering about you gonna take them kids and go somewhere. Girl, you're not going no damn where, because then wherever you gonna go, you gonna be stuck because ain't gonna be nobody there and ain't nobody gonna travel 2 and 3 hours to help you with your kids. Jasmine, hush, you're not going no damn where. You act like you threatening somebody. Hell, Chris ran away from you, so you're not threatening him. Then people playing in my face. Like, it's just funny, like... People ask me, why don't you just date and move on? I can't even fucking do that. My mind is too fucked up to think about another fucking nigga. Like, I feel like I'm emotionally fucked up when it comes to even thinking about being with somebody. I'm emotionally fucked up. I can't even think like, okay, it's okay to try. I feel like everybody is the same. I feel like I'm never going to be happy again. Just whenever I was not happy, but okay, I let a motherfucker fuck with my mind. And it could have been like, it's just like, Jasmine, come on, y'all. You told yourself numerous of times, like, motherfuckers don't give a fuck about nobody. These kids, they don't give a fuck about anybody. If they cared, they would be trying to help more. But these niggas don't do shit. And then whenever I sit here and I bring up child support and I'm saying I'm gonna fucking raise it, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, then I'm a bad person. No, they know that you just talking. Girl, how you gonna raise child support when you took it down? Who gonna believe you gonna raise it when we can't believe that you took it down? Girl. In reality, I'm the one that's having to take care of this. Y'all think that this shit is easy? This shit is fucking hard. This social media shit is good. It's cool. But I feel like everything else is just
If I would have known, I swear to God, I wouldn't even be in this fucking house, bro. If I would have known, my life would have been, I would have stayed in my fucking apartment that was 16 fucking 10. I would have stayed there. I don't give a fuck if we had to double up in a 3-bedroom.
But nah, you was trying to please Chris. Chris wanted a house so he could bring his partners over there, and nobody never came over there. Hell, he was barely there. Okay, well, you was really trying, because you was trying to turn that apartment that y'all was living in into his little crash pad. Remember, you turned the garage into a den slash garage slash basement slash dining room slash exercise room. So, girl, you had it. Yeah, you tried to pimp the whole garage out so it could be Chris's man cave. And he didn't want that. He wanted a whole house. So you listening to Chris, and Chris got you to go move into this hoity-toity neighborhood with this expensive ass rent. And he had no plans. That's why he didn't get put on that lease. He had no plans to be there long term. Everybody's seen it but you.
I just would have been done. Like, this shit is, it's just so overwhelming. It's fucking cry. And it's okay. You know, it's okay for people. Like, they're okay. They're okay. They're okay. Everyone's okay. Everyone, they're okay.
You know why everyone is okay, Jasmine? Because they're going to make sure they're okay. Why are you the only one that can't make sure you're okay with your 5 kids? I'm not saying that Chris and Philip shouldn't help. Philip does help her, but Philip won't let them kids live with him. I don't know why. Y'all have to ask Philip that question. But Philip feels like if I keep them kids for a weekend, 3-4 days, you can keep them for the rest of the days. Yes, they're out for the summer. But here's the funny part, Jasmine. Regardless of what Philip was going to do for those kids or not, you should have already had plans for your kids for the summer. You knew the summer was coming. You do this every damn summer, Jasmine. Jasmine, we're sick of you, okay? All us mommies out here, we sick of you, sis. Because majority of the moms in this chat right now started making summer plans for their kids prior to the day before school let out. You do this every damn year, Jasmine. Every year. Philip ain't kept them kids all summer since he been out of jail. What made this summer any different?
Okay. I have one baby daddy that just left me and his fucking son. He don't give a fuck. I have one that's annoying as fuck, that stresses me out every fucking chance he gets about his relationship. I am fucked up dealing with all this. I'm overwhelmed. I'm so tired. I'm so tired.
What is happening, Jasmine? Are you really over here crying because these daddies won't take the kids from you? Here's the thing, Jasmine. Prior to the last day of school, which was what, last week, your 4 oldest were in school all day. So if you wanted to work a job, all you had to do was get daycare for Legend. Now, she claims Legend is on a waiting list for daycare. Well, how long has he been on the waiting list? Has he been on the waiting list since birth? Because me, honestly, Legend would have been on that waiting list as soon as he turned, since he was 3 months old. I would have put him on the waiting list. Because you already know what it's like being on the waiting list dealing with the twins. There's no difference. I mean, the population of Texas goes up every day. People steady coming to Texas every day. So the fact that you just now, from what you state, putting Legend on the waiting list, Legend should have been on the waiting list 3 years ago. And here's the thing. Your kids are in school all day, from the oldest child to them twins. They're in school all day. Why you can't find you an 8 to 5 Monday through Friday job? And yes, childcare is expensive, but you only have to pay it for 1 instead of 5. It be the simple stuff that we in the chat think of, but she never does.
And then I'm trying to keep my head up because I'm like, damn, okay, come on, Jasmine, keep pushing. The kids got it. They need this. They need that. I'm doing everything. I'm using every resources. And I'm trying to get a job. And I'm struggling to even get that. Then when I ask a motherfucker to watch somebody, it's a problem. Like,
I know that's right, nurse coordinator.
Like, why does it have to be so hard? Why do it have to always fall back on me? Everything falls on me. If I fail, then what? Because everything falls on me. Everything. Everything. I fucking just hate this shit. And that nigga don't gotta ever see Legend again, ever. I don't give a fuck. Nobody gotta see any of my kids anymore. I don't care anymore. Like, this is so hard. I moved here because we moved here as a family. So I'm in an everyday financial bind living in this bitch ass house. And I'm so ready to fucking leave it. I want to fucking leave this stupid fucking house. Like, who the fuck? I gotta pay how much? Bitch, I was already struggling to pay what I had to pay. And then on top of that, I have to handle every fucking thing, every maintenance, every fucking thing. Because we don't have fucking maintenance. So I have to pay for everything out of pocket.
Wait, hold on. Your landlord doesn't have maintenance? How so, Sway? You're not a homeowner. You don't own that home. So you got a landlord when you have issues. You know what it is? When Jasmine first moved into the house, she would have issues and she would call the landlord. She would tell us she called the landlord and she say the landlord sent this person, that person. It could be over time that landlord said, look, you keep effing up that house, you pay for it. Because the stuff that you saying is breaking down shouldn't be breaking down like that. That's probably what has happened. The landlord probably has said, let's at this point, can he say that? I mean, yeah, he's the owner. He can say whatever the hell he want to say. But Jasmine, you renewed your lease in this house. Here's the thing. Jasmine lives in Georgetown, Texas, which is outside of Austin. It's expensive to live there, right? However, Jasmine used to live in Killeen, which is not that far from the Austin area. It's a suburb of Austin, okay? Jasmine has told us many times how cheap or inexpensive it is to live in Killeen. Then Jasmine, why don't you go back to Killeen? Since you don't have a family structure in the Austin area, there's nobody there to help to support you. So what difference does it make where you live? It sounds like wherever you live, nobody's going to help. So why not move back to Killeen where you can afford to live? Because but you know what? You complained about Killeen, y'all couldn't pay the bills there either. Anyway, the moral of the story is if Austin, Georgetown area is too expensive for you, Jasmine, instead of sitting on this live stream or running to the YMCA every day, why don't you invest that time in finding you some affordable housing at this point? Now, she'll say here in a minute that her lease is up at the end of this month.
I have to handle everything, and then I have to take care of everything inside of the house. And then whenever I try to get my shit together, and I'm like, I'm gonna get me a job. Nobody wants to help. No one wants to help. And I'm stuck doing it all. I can't. I have to take care of the kids. I'm trying to work. I try to work with just social media. I'm like, maybe if I just go harder, and maybe I'll be fine. I'm trying to just pull money any way I can pull it. And then
hold on, Sheikah, let me address you real quick. You said some rental companies, you got to do your own maintenance. Well, maybe that's some new thing going on. Because, baby, when I was renting, every rental company or every landlord, let me say that, every landlord I had, he had maintenance, he or she had maintenance come to the house. Maybe that's some type of new thing. First and foremost, if I'm getting ready to be a renter, and at the time we're talking about signing a lease, and in the lease it states that I have to handle all maintenance issues, that's going to be the house that I don't move into. Now, plumbing stopped up, AC broke down, heat not. Yeah, I'm not getting ready to pay for that because I don't own this home. I'm borrowing this home. This home belongs to somebody else. So I'm not going to be in charge of maintenance for a house that I'm renting. House that I own, that's different because I'm the owner. Renting, I'm not doing that. If that's the case, you might as well go into an apartment.
You motherfuckers make an excuse. Or make it about them. That's another thing. Make it about them. Fuck you, Jasmine. Fuck them kids. What are you gonna give me? Fuck all this. I'm so tired. They never really, no one really cares. All they see is you're a strong mom, Jasmine. I was told that the other day. Jasmine, not everyone's like you. You're strong. So, you can't get upset about if they can't do this or they can't do that. Bitch, do you think that I was just built strong? Bitch, I struggle ever since I had my first motherfucking kid in my life. I have cried. I have broke down. I have just been so hurt. And I've been trying. And ever since then, I've just been trying. This shit ain't just come natural, nigga. I had no choice because I had kids. I had no choice. I ain't never been strong. I did this for them. I've been weak in my heart, in my soul, but I just keep going for them because I'm like, they deserve positivity. They deserve that positive, that energy. All of them. Even this little fucking one right here. Like, I wish my first baby daddy would have just left after Kaylin. I wish he would have left once he found out I was pregnant. I wish I'd never been in this position. I hate this fucking, I don't even know what to call it because it's, and I have to get up and do everything and do this, do that. And then like, I'm really stuck on this. Like, you need to just go work, go get a regular job. And then when a bitch really try to do this shit, a bitch really out here trying, and then motherfucker use that and just was like, fuck you. I can't watch the kid. I can't watch Legend. I can't do this. I can't do that. When a bitch really be trying to do shit.
Okay, y'all, let's talk about that. Jasmine, Philip and Chris both work full-time jobs, sis. How are they supposed to watch the kids for you when they're working full-time jobs as well too? See, you are the one who wanted to be the stay-at-home mom. Remember, you've done many videos with SAHM in the title. You were proud to be a stay-at-home mom. Now, the cost of living is out of control. You don't have anybody there to help you from what you state. So now you're wanting to get another job when we've been telling you a long time ago, Jasmine, you probably need another job to help supplement your income, ma'am. But let's be honest, y'all. Chris and Philip work full-time jobs too. So what they supposed to do? Quit their job so you can go back to work? Nah, sis. No, why should they have to do that? I'm sorry. I feel like they need to help her find childcare for the kids. So if Philip needs to come up with a couple of dollars, Chris need to come up with a couple of dollars, then Chris and Philip as a collective need to pay whatever. If they can't help her watch them kids, then y'all need to give her the money so she can go put those kids in some type of camp, daycare, or whatever, so she can go and work too. Like, they got to meet the girl in the middle somewhere. Because let's be honest, Jasmine didn't create these kids by herself. But again, Jasmine, you had $1,000 a month coming to you from Philip. And you told them people you'd rather take $77 a week.
When a bitch really tries to do it, it's a problem. I'm so just tired. You ever just been so tired of trying? And there's just never anyone in your motherfucking corner. Not even the two motherfuckers that you had kids with. Like, they really just not in your fucking corner. Like, they just, nah, bitch, everything following you. Every fucking thing following you. Sometimes I just want to block them both and just disappear. Just disappear. Just fuck it. Fuck it. Like, just go. I was fine. I'm not going to say I was 100%, but I was better. I was in a good place, a good mind frame. I'm saying like mentally, but as far as like dealing with everything else, I was not okay. I'm still not okay. I'm still struggling. Every dime that I make goes to a bill. I don't ever have any fucking money. And I hate this house. People say you should just stay there. I don't want to stay here. Like this.
Jasmine, okay, let's talk about it. Why don't you ever have any money, sis? You've been talking about money for quite some time now. You've been having money problems for even when Chris was there. Remember, you told us y'all not rich. So you've been having money issues for quite some time now. Why haven't you been figured out a solution of why you can't never keep any money? Now, here's the problem, sis. You just got a tax check back in March. Maybe some of the things that you bought or invested in, maybe you shouldn't have did that, sis, because you needed to have money for your rainy day. The fact that you don't have a rainy day fund as a mother of 5 kids and you've been having financial difficulties since I've been watching you on the internet, which is 5 years now.
House is eating my entire fucking money. Everything is just ate up. Like,
okay, Jasmine, so you say the house is eating up all your money? Okay, well, honey, join the club. Join the club, ma'am. Don't you think the majority of your chat is going through the same financial woes? A lot of people are trying to figure out how to make $1 out of 15 cents. You're not the only one. Why do you feel like you can get on the internet and talk about your financial woes and people are just supposed to pour into you as if everybody is in some way struggling? Hell, even rich people are struggling because they got to keep figuring out a way to stay rich. Living is a struggle, Jasmine. You just didn't become a mother yesterday. You've been a mother for about 12 years. You've been having financial issues since you've been on the internet, and that's been over 10 years. When do you, as a grown woman, decide that you don't want to struggle anymore? It's like you like to struggle because you keep struggling. When Chris left your ass back last year, That's when you should have put the gear in motion and went and got you another job. And you could have took the money you made off of social media to pay your rent. And let's be honest, and I'm not advocating breaking a lease, but based off the fact that she told us she already got effed up credit and she got about 5 or 6 broken leases on her credit, hell, what's wrong with adding one more? Because if you can't afford it, I'll be damned if I be stressed out. Then you come to the internet and stress us out.
I'm tired. I'm just so tired. Like, I just want to give up. Like, I just wasted years. You just sit and think like, damn, I'm wasting so much time. I'm 32 years old. My entire adult life, I just been taking care of my kids. I decided I wanted to love again. And I don't even know why.
Hey, apple pie. Hey, straight like that.
About anything. I'm just so.
Hey, 2820.
This fucking flies in here.
Right, Shaquita. That's what you do when you have kids. You take care of them. Talking about her whole adult life, she been taking care of kids. Well, what else was you supposed to be taking care of? Puppies? You birthed them, didn't you? You. Okay, so she just said she wished Philip would have left her when she got pregnant with Kaylin. After she got pregnant with Kaylin, she wished Philip would have left her. Well, Philip didn't have to leave you because you got pregnant with Kaylin. You the one that sat there and busted wide open so he could pump 3 more kids up in you. You could have used discernment and been like, yeah, I'm cool with this one because I already see I'm dealing with the F boy over here. So let me go on and just chill with this one. Maybe give him another one, but I damn sure ain't going to give him no more than 2. You thought it was a good idea to have 4 kids by a man who couldn't stay out of jail. You thought that was a good idea. You thought it was a good idea. Every time Philip went to jail, you had to go pawn your laptop or you had to go to the payday loan place. That's what I'm saying, y'all. Jasmine's been struggling with finances since finances been finances. This is not new for her. The struggle is not new. It's not like Jasmine used to have a lot of money. All of a sudden she don't have. Child, she been, if you go back and watch her old videos, she got them up. She got videos when it was just Kaylin and Amaya, when she was telling us that she had to go to the payday loan place to get her rent paid. This been Jasmine's story, and it never changes. You know why? Because she won't change.
Pick better, man. I don't even want to ever be in a relationship again. Like, I can't. I feel like I'm emotionally fucked up about that. Like that. This just it just fucked me up. You give somebody your everything, your entire heart, unconditional love, and then people just shit on you like
yeah, that's what happens when you give somebody everything and they don't give you nothing in return. Yeah, that's what happens. It does feel like you being shitted on. So that's why you should have kept giving. That's the problem, sis. You should have cut that giving off at some point. See, Jasmine's the type of woman, she don't understand. She don't learn from her mistakes. And she'll get with the next man and she'll do the same thing with him. I don't know what it is. I don't really think it's childhood trauma. I just think Jasmine don't be getting life. and I don't, whatever. I just don't think she gets life. Like, she don't learn from her mistakes. Because ain't no way in the world I would have went through all that with Philip and turned around and dated a Chris. A man, when you met this man, you knew he didn't even have a relationship with his daughter. You knew that. But you thought it was a good idea to go birth a baby for him. And we're not gonna keep talking about birthing Legend, because Legend's already here. He's 3. We can't take it back. He's here. But it's just like, yeah, Jasmine, that's what happens when you give and you don't receive. You kept giving to a man that wouldn't even buy you a birthday gift, a Mother's Day gift, a Valentine's gift, a Christmas gift. But you thought it was a good idea to gift him a whole Ford F-150? You thought it was a good idea to play the man in a relationship and pay all the bills? Because let's be honest, Jasmine, Chris was just a body in the building. He might have threw you $100 here, $50 there, maybe $200 there. But that man was not helping you with everything. Because if he was, you would not have got on this internet on January the 2nd and told the people you needed $553 to pay your damn rent. Shouts out to the 1100 plus in the chat. Make sure you guys clock in. Hit the like button.
I'm so tired that I have these kids and I can't. And it's like, I can't be tired when you have kids. You can't be tired.
That's
Bitch,
true,
you got to
boy.
get up. Bitch, you got to clean. You got to cook. You got to do homework. You got to do hair. You got to do fun things with them. You got to put on a fake ass motherfucking smile because you know that the kids need you. And so that's what I've been doing. I just get up and go. I go with the motion. I go to the gym to try to like clear my mind. Sometimes it works. It just depends on if I get a fucking random phone call from any motherfucking body. Someone interrupting my fucking shit. Fuck what you got going on. I need you to do this, do that. And people don't even be knowing where my mind is.
Wait a minute. Who calling you, interrupting your day, having you to go do things for them? I thought you said you don't have a support system. So how are you a support system for other people? You said you don't have anybody. So who calling you to ask you to stop what you're doing? And let's be honest, what the hell are you doing? You ain't doing nothing. Maybe that's why they call you, because they know you ain't doing nothing. See, if you will make yourself busy, then people would know not to call Jasmine because she at work or, she busy. Yeah, you're not busy, sis. Everybody know you sitting at the crib. That's why they can call you. So hush, Jasmine. Hush.
I need you to get it. No, I can't do this. You need to go get the kids. No one be knowing where my mind is. Why I go to the gym? I go to the gym for multiple reasons. Yes, it's a part of the weight loss journey. But I also go because sometimes my mind be fucked up and I just need to go clear it. I need to go clear my mind. And it be fucked up. Like, I got so much. It's so much. I can't even sleep sometimes. I can't.
Jasmine, hold on, sis. You on here complaining about being a mother? Something we all do, all us mothers do every damn day. So you think it's cool for you to get on here to complain about being a mother to a bunch of mothers who can't complain? They just got to do what they do. So you think that's a good idea? It behooves and baffles me how people play into her situation over here. Like, how do y'all empathize with this lady when she doesn't do anything to make a change? You went hard to lose this weight. You went hard in the paint to lose this weight. You put all that effort and money to lose this weight. Why won't you put the same effort into being a mother?
Can't even sleep. And I'm just up. I had to put my phone down. I was trying to figure out different ways. I was trying to figure out different ways to get money. I was up till 3 o'clock. And I said, bitch, put your phone down. And you got to watch TV to make yourself go to sleep. Watch TV. I'm just. Like I said, I just try to. I can't. I'm just tired of people saying you're so strong. I'm really. I'm not 100% strong. I just go. I just go. I just go. I go with the motion. Like I don't have it good. I don't have it good. I don't have it good. I don't have somebody that can.
Lynn, you keep chatting. This is not about money. So then what is it about, sis? It's about money, the lack of. But it's obviously about the fact that the kids too. Like Jasmine's doing a 2-for-1 at this point. We're not going to act like Jasmine's in a comfortable financial situation because she's not, right? So we know that. Is she spending every dime? Here's the thing. We know last month, in the month of May, Jasmine and Olivia back and forth beefing garnered a lot of money. She got a lot of money from doing that. But I don't know if the lives are not paying like they used to, or the videos are not paying like they used to. Y'all know YouTube has made a lot of changes when it comes to monetization and how they're monetizing videos and stuff, because they got a bottom line too. Okay. So maybe Jasmine had a video with 50,000 views, and maybe 2 years ago, that video would have paid her, I don't know, $1,500. But in 2024, that 52,000 view video might have paid her $300. I don't know.
Can help me or can give me a day off, or I can say, hey, let me get the kids. I don't even have like a support. I don't have a support system. Like I don't have shit, bro. It's just me. It's fucking kids. It's all. I don't have anything. I don't have family like that. I have family, but I don't have. They're not there. I just need a distraction sometimes. If I can't go to, I need a distraction. If we just got together, had a barbecue, or just something, I don't have a distraction. My mind is so fucked up. Like I just don't have that.
Well, Jasmine, on the times that Philip has the 4 oldest, figure out somebody to watch Legend and go out and have yourself a drink. Take yourself to the movies. I mean, there are things that you can do by yourself, Jasmine. You don't necessarily have to have a crowd of people to do things with.
I hate how like my family is so just segregated and just so separated. Because sometimes you do need it, but everyone thinks that you're the strong one. Everyone thinks that you're the strong one. Everyone thinks that you're the strong one, but you're really and truly not. They think that you're okay, that your family thinks you're okay, but you'd be like, fuck, like, damn, I just need somebody to just be here for me.
Newton, she's not. I don't know why she thinks everybody thinks she is.
About any of that shit anymore. I don't care,
Here's the thing. Someone just asked, do I think it's about Philip's family also? Here's the thing with Philip's family, from my observation. When Philip was locked up, the grandma and Philip's twin helped with coming to get the kids. Okay. They would come get Kaylin, especially. And then when Amaya got a little older, they would come get Amaya. They never really got to twins because the twins weren't potty trained. At least that's what Jasmine told us, right? Now that Philip is out, I don't think they come and get the kids as much because Philip is home now. So he can get his own kids. And I think Jasmine feels like they still need to do. Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. I think Jasmine feels like they still need to do what they were doing when Philip was locked up. But here's the thing. They did what they did because Philip was locked up. Now Philip is home free. Then Philip needs to handle his own kids and how he handles you. And, you know, they did that because their son, their brother, whatever, was locked up. So I really feel like if the auntie and the grandma is not calling for them to come over there every weekend or every other weekend, I mean, let's be honest, y'all. You can't get mad at people because those are not their biological children. Those are their nieces, nephews, and their grandma or grandchildren. You know, those are not their children. And let's be honest, they got their own kids over there. Philip is not the only one with kids in that family. There's other siblings. Philip has other siblings that has kids as well too. So Jasmine's kids are not the only ones. Yes, they're her only children for the four with Philip, but Philip has other children too. And not only that, Philip's siblings have children as well too. Philip is not the only one in the family with kids. But if you guys notice, when she talks about Philip, her demeanor changes, opposes when she talks about Chris. Her demeanor, for some reason, she seems more hurt by Philip than she does Chris. Because when she speaks of Philip, not actually saying his name, but you know that's who she's referencing, she has more animosity. But when she talks about Chris, she's a little leery about how she should express her sentiments about Chris. But with Philip, she's just like, she's ready to rip his head off his shoulder. And I think because now her and Chris are not together and because she's alone, I think she's starting to reminisce on what could have been with her and Philip. And Philip got out of prison and decided to move on with someone else, obviously because she was with someone else. And now that she's not with Chris, I think she's starting to reflect on the fact, like, Ninja, you gave me 4 kids and you go to prison and you get out and you disregard the fact that we got these 4 kids together and we've been together 13, 14 years, or we've been knowing each other 13, 14 years. Well, yeah, Jasmine, because you went on with your life. Not only did you go on with your life, you had another baby by another man. So what was Philip supposed to do? Philip told you when he was in prison that he didn't want you. So a man couldn't tell me while he's sitting in prison that he don't want me, and then when he get out, I'm going to expect for him to want me, regardless if we got kids or not. Like, if you told me in prison you don't want me, we going to carry that on when they let your ass free too.
Having really bad anxiety and trying to manage so much is so hard.
I know, wait for it. I'm going to have to give y'all some hazard pay for this one.
Like, I'm a fucking human, and on top of that, like, the only difference between me and a lot of people is that I display my shit on the internet. So my ups and my downs, like, and some people like to make it seem like it's something else, but in reality, it's just this is what I do to make money. So fuck it. If I'm gonna cry and I'm gonna struggle, then I might as well struggle and cry publicly. Because nigga, then if I just go cry in a corner and disappear, then I can't make no fucking money. I can't do my fucking shit I need to do to pay for shit for the kids.
All right, 2820.
Buy shit. You got kids that want shit. But like, people think I be just. I'm sitting here just thinking, like, I didn't have any money.
Yeah,
and I did what I had to do. I used my fucking last to make sure my child had her shit for her graduation.
Okay, so let's talk about something else. So Jasmine keeps expressing how she has to do things for her kids and buy things for her kids. For all of us who watch My Jazzy Life and watches her closely, we know that Jasmine does not spend the bag on her kids. Like, I've never seen her take those kids to the Foot Locker or the Finish Line or Champs and ball out on tennis shoes. I've never seen her do that. For the 5 years I've been watching her, I've never seen her take her kids to the mall. Not saying the mall is the only place that you can shop at, but I've never seen that. And even if you do buy things for your kids, sis, you don't have to buy stuff for your kids every month. So that's why when you got that tax money, whatever those kids would have needed for the summer, that was your opportunity to stack up or stock up on whatever they need, shoes, clothes, whatever. That was your opportunity to do that then. Most people do that, okay? Most people, especially if they're living check to check. And it sounds like, Jasmine, you live check to check. And the fact that you got 5 kids and you're continuously, that's what I'm saying. Like, if social media is not working for you to where you have somewhat of some financial freedom, this is why are you doing social media? It's just like if you're working a job and it's not giving you the capabilities to pay your bills, then why are you still working that job? I don't give a damn how much you like the job, baby. It's the pay that pays the bill. You loving the job ain't paying not one bill. So if you're working a job that's not affording you a comfortable lifestyle, sis, why are you still employed at that job? Why haven't you found another job? Or why haven't you found a job to supplement? Same with Jasmine. Why haven't you, back in January, we're now in June, Jasmine, 6 months, baby. Why haven't you increased your earning potential in the last 6 months? In January, you brought the new year in on January the 2nd, coming to the internet with these same red ass nose and tears that you did you came back in January with the same, matter of fact, pretty much the same. You were a little chunkier then, but now you're much slimmer, crying about your finances. 6 months ago, January the 2nd, today is June the 3rd. So literally 6 months and a day, you're back here with the same tears crying about your finances. And between January and June, you got an income tax check. Not only that, between January and June, you got a check every month on the 21st. Jasmine, what are you doing with your money, ma'am?
I didn't have that shit. And I'm gonna pull it somewhere, you know? I'm gonna pull it out of somewhere.
Someone just said, where is her friend? She seems really, really lonely. Well, apparently, Jasmine, I guess she doesn't have any, you guys. Let me say this. Maybe I'm not as empathetic. And I'm coming from a place of been there, done that. See, what Jasmine's going through, I've already went through it. I raised my 4 kids, right? And it was not easy. It definitely wasn't. It was a time where I did it all by my damn self, okay? All by myself. There was a time where I did that. But I did what I had to do in order for us to survive and to make it. It's the mentality of some of this generation. They accept defeat too much for me. Like, Jasmine accepts defeat. And I don't understand that. Now, again, I can't make Jasmine a strong person. I can't make her a strong-minded woman. She has to do that herself. I'm not going to blame her mom. I'm not going to blame anybody, because at the end of the day, when Jasmine chose to become a mother, even if she didn't know what it was going to be like being a mother when she had Kaylin, by the time she made it to the twins, you definitely knew what it was going to be like being a mom. So the fact that you come to this internet continuously crying about situations that only you can fix, in my opinion, is the definition of insanity. Because everything Jasmine is complaining about, she can fix, but she won't fix it. She thinks coming to the internet crying, getting some views, getting a couple coins, but at the end of the day, if your concerns are truly concerns, even after YouTube pays you for this video, the concerns still remain, sis. So what's the remedy? Remember, I have told you guys many times, these girls always come here with the problem. Jasmine, mainly. She'll come to the internet with the problem, but she never gives a solution. Never. True with love, that's simple. Nobody told her to keep laying on her back, Cher. Yeah, you're right. She made her bed, now she got to lie in it. Yeah, that's true, Black and Bougie, they are. Hey, LP, hey, Bank. When you said, when Miss Valerie Cash App her walk, yeah, she'll probably be. Oh, y'all think she in heat? Y'all a mess. Southside Black Butterfly said, imagine how overwhelmed she would be if YouTube stopped paying. I bet you she'll figure out a plan B if that happens real quick. It won't be Nan crying video because she ain't gonna have time to cry. Okay. The reason why Jasmine got time to cry because YouTube gonna pay her for this video.
And you know, that's probably like my problem, like, because I don't have like a fucking family support system. So I go and I was searching for that shit in niggas. You know, I will search for it in a man. And then, you know, my first one left. So it's like a consistent situation. You know, you just start thinking like, God damn, I got abandoned like damn near 3 times. My dad left when I graduated, he left. My daddy left. He went to, even though it's still a couple of hours away, but it's like, damn, I don't see him a lot. I don't see him no more. So he left. Then that nigga left. And then his dad left. So I just feel like I'm over here searching for something, a family, some kind of environment, some loving environment in niggas now. Like I'm searching for this shit in niggas now, and I don't.
So you're scorned. You're having childhood trauma because your daddy left you when you graduated high school. You were leaving anyway, weren't you? Weren't you going off to college? If anybody should be having some trauma, shouldn't it be your mom? Not again, I could understand if Jasmine was like 10, 11, or 12, 8. Yeah, I could understand it then. But girl, you was 17, 18 years old. You had your dad the whole time. Let's talk about it. Imagine how your oldest sister feels. Hell, she not only did she not have your dad, she didn't have y'all. At least your daddy was in the house. Your sister was living in some institution. So because your dad left when you were graduating high school, it took you on a downward spiral of seeking a daddy out of Philip and Chris? Really, Jasmine? Since you went on to go to college and you got a degree behind that. And then you end up having 4 kids with Philip. That, Jasmine, although you're saying it, but thinking about it, it don't make logical sense. Again, it's her thought process, so I can't really make sense of it. We can talk about it, but again, these are her thoughts, and this is how she's computing all this information inside of her. But sis, if you're dealing with the fact that you're having daddy issues, yeah, you probably should let that go, Jasmine, because now you got daughters of your own. Like, same thing we talked about with Olivia. You got daughters of your own now. Do you want your daughters to have those same issues? Like, Jasmine, instead of coming to the internet, and again, I understand this is how she gets paid, but if you really want to treat some unresolved trauma, sis, you probably should take the same money you're giving it to the weight loss clinic and give it to some type of therapist. I think it would be beneficial. Just like you felt like weight loss was beneficial, you don't think therapy is beneficial? Like, we've been telling you for years to go to therapy and you refuse to do it. But yet we did not have to convince you to go to the weight loss clinic.
That's why I said I can't even think about just dating. How could I date someone? I can't, because I'm...
Wait, hold on. Date? Who said? Who said? Wait a minute. Hold on. Who said you were supposed to be dating? So when you went on that coffee date, was that really a coffee date, or was that just for a video? Jasmine, oh girl, you tire people out, sis. Maybe that's why nobody's around, because when people do be around you, girl, you wears them out. Jasmine, you're a lot to handle.
I'm so fucking emotionally traumatized by a nigga leaving me. A man, a figure, family leaving. Everybody just leaves.
Yes, Jasmine, the men did leave. Philip left, Chris left, but the family is still there. Your kids. Oh, you remember them? The 5 that you pushed out your woo-ha? They're still there, ma'am. They're still there.
I'm emotionally fucked up. This shit is hard, and I feel like I'm obligated. That's another thing. People don't know. Like, I feel obligated. I love some of my supporters. I love y'all. But a bitch is obligated to fucking pop up on this fucking screen every day in order to just get by and make sure everything is paid for. I can't even chill. I can't chill. I can't even have a break. Like, when I say a break, motherfuckers will have a 9 to 5. I can't even fucking I can't be off on the weekend. Like how I used to be able to just chill. I can't even do that. Because...
Wait, hold on. Now hold on. Now, Jasmine, hold on, ma'am. Now you want a break from social media? Since you just sat here and told us you can't, all your money go to bills. So now you want to figure out how you can work a regular, normal schedule. Jasmine, you could do that with social media. As long as you have been creating content, ma'am, you haven't figured that out yet. You can put up videos Monday through Friday, or you can do live streams Monday through Friday. Nobody said you had to get up here 7 days a week. That's the schedule you chooses. See, this is what happens when you don't have a structured environment. See, remember I told you guys, Jasmine's the type of person, she needs structure. This, social media, you kind of do it as you please. It's like gig work, right? Jasmine's the type of person, she needs scheduled times. She needs a schedule where they say, hey, you got to be here at 8. You get off at 5. You could take either a 30-minute lunch or an hour lunch. If you take an hour lunch, you get off at 5. If you take a 30-minute, you could get off at 4:30. That's what Jasmine needs. She doesn't need, here go your job. Just clock in and clock out. Just make sure you do 8 hours. She don't need that type. She needs structure. Now she wants to figure out how she can get a break. Now she wants to have a regular schedule. But we've been telling you for the longest, get you a 9 to 5 and do social media on the side, Jack. We've been telling you this for the long. Jasmine, hush.
I have to do this because I'm like, damn, I want my kids to have this, I want them to have that. But I get so drained, I get so worn out sometimes.
Now Jasmine feel like she obligated to social media. No, sis, you're not obligated. Social media is by choice, not by force. You cannot upload, or you can upload it. YouTube doesn't have a mandated schedule on how many videos or live streams you need to produce weekly. They don't have that. You do this as you please, Jasmine. You made YouTube, quote unquote, a career for you. Now it's, I don't know, maybe it's not paying off for you anymore. And so now you're not interested in it because it's not paying you what it used to pay you or paying you what it needs to pay you. But if it's not paying you what it needs to pay you, Jasmine, you're in control of that. You're in control of your own life, sis. It's called the decisions you make that messes it up.
It is, but whenever I try to search for a job, it's something that pulls me back. It's something that...
Jasmine, are you rocking this 12-year-old little boy? No, you don't got him cradled up there like he's 6 months. Po legend.
I keep pulling me back. Hell, I was trying to get it. Like, it's so much that y'all just don't even know. I was trying to get this part-time at fucking Dollar General. Like I said, told, fuck that. Fuck your job. Fuck what you got going on. What I got, it matters more.
You think so, Ronnie Rivers? Yeah, I don't know if she can get subsidy child care. She claims that she messed up something. I don't know, y'all. Jasmine tells so many stories. You don't even know what's true and what's not. At this point, Legend is getting ready to be 3. I don't know how much childcare would cost for her. She has scholarship through the YMCA. I know the YMCA, I know they have a summer camp. I don't know about regular daycare during the school year. I know they have before and after school, but I don't know if they have childcare for someone's legend age. But even if not, y'all, there's a lot of home daycares out there. There's, there's a solution for Jasmine's problem. Jasmine has to be willing to fix the problem. She has to be willing to seek out the solutions to her problem. Y'all, we've been screaming this to this lady for years and years and years, and she just won't listen. She's hard-headed. She won't listen to anybody. Oh, is that what it is, Rain? Oh, okay.
I'm really emotionally drained, physically drained,
Mastermind,
mentally
she
drained.
is.
I don't use nothing else to cope. So, people keep trying to call CPS and say that I'm doing drugs or drinking. I don't even drink. I'd rather just fucking go to the sauna and sit in there.
So wait a minute. So you said people are calling CPS saying that you use drugs and you drink, but you said you don't even drink, but you made no mention. You didn't declare that you don't do the drugs. So do you so if you're not gonna say you don't do drugs, so do you do? Oh, Jasmine. Now let me find out. Now they did say a few years ago, Olivia did get on this internet and said all of y'all did the cocaine back in Houston. Now, Jasmine, you got on here and said I didn't. I didn't do it. So let me find out. You like to do a little cocaine every now and then. Hey, I do a little bit with my friends. Hey, I like a little, I like a little, Girl, let me find out, okay? Is that where your damn money going, Jasmine?
I can't go back because I already went to the gym. I don't do anything. I just go. How other people they can just when they go through problems, what they do, they drink and shit. I just go. I just keep going. And sometimes I
West
just keep
Coast.
going to a point to where breakdown. Like I feel like fuck. Like last night, I was just in this bed. And I had to sit up. I got up. Then I said, "Fuck, let me just clean." I didn't have much to clean. I found myself vacuuming my kid's room. I don't know what the fuck I was in my room. What the fuck am I vacuuming for? Everything's already clean. I cleaned up, but right after they left, so I found myself vacuuming. Then I was like, "Oh, let me go organize the pantry." I just feel over fucking whelmed. Like I don't, and I can't sleep sometimes because I'm overwhelmed. Like yeah, people think I don't. I'm gonna say this. I don't want no money. I just my house. Like I'm gonna just be 100 with y'all. Like this rent. This rent for one person is so much. It's so much, especially with 5 kids. It's so much. I I want to move. I want to get out. My lease is up. What? The end of this month? You know how bad I want to leave? That was you. Yeah, it was. You still think? I want to leave. I want to get the fuck out this house. I'm tired of living here. It's too much. I was told, I was asked, Jasmine, you don't have someone to put your place name in? You know, someone the realtor asked me that. Here, get your puppy. Go get your puppy.
No.
Here, sit right here.
Hold on. You said the realtor asked if you could pull a flim flam? Girl, what type of damn realtor you got? No, your realtor didn't say, can you got somebody that put the apartment in their damn name?
I've probably applied for so much stuff that y'all
That's
don't
what she
like. I
said
don't
she
because I
looked
don't
for.
say it does not mean I don't apply for stuff.
At least not up till October.
But I can't just leave here. I can't leave. I can't leave without having something financially stable in the mix first. I can't. I need. You need when you got kids. You need stability. You can't just up and say I don't want to live here no more. So I know I'm gonna leave, but I'm just not leaving right now. I can't do that. I have to make sure I have something in plan first before I get the fuck out. But I
Well, duh. Isn't that what moving is called? You just described moving. When you're getting ready to move or you want to move, you obviously that has nothing to do with stability. That's what you're supposed to do. If you're going to move, you obviously have something lined up that you can move into. That's what moving. That's why you call it moving, Jasmine. Most people when they move, they have either they moving in with family, friends, or they're moving into their own place. You act like we don't know how moving works. Oh, this girl, baby, this girl right here.
don't. Like I it's like everything about this house it bothers me from the bills, from the fact that I had this house with his dad. I hate this fucking house.
Mommy, Bobby. A baby.
Like we got this together, to take care for our family, And I wish I didn't. I wish it was that easy. All you can do is get on a waiting list, but you just can't just get it.
Baby.
So then your mind just, like I said, sometimes you just need a fucking distraction. Like
No.
I don't have no distraction. It's either this, going to the gym. That's probably the only distraction I have.
No, Bobby.
Here, sit down right here. Sit here. No.
Jasmine, the reason why the gym is your only distraction is because that's what you made it that way. You could have had many distractions. You chose to be distracted with the four walls of that house, Jasmine. You could have been found other ways to be distracted. Distracted from what? You want to be distracted from your real life? Since you're a mother of 5 kids, what do you need to be distracted from? And most people, when they want a distraction from their everyday life, they go out, they take a vacation, they do stuff like that. The fact that you live every day and you can't even go on a mini vacation, even if you take the kids with you, that'll be a distraction too from your everyday. If you get in your car and drive, I don't know, 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, either way. You don't live far from Corpus Christi. You could go down there to the beach. It's summertime now. There's many things that you can do, Jasmine. You have to put forth the effort to want to do it. Like, you don't live far from, I don't know how far it is from Austin, but I'm sure it's not terribly far. It's not a 12-hour drive. You could do something like that. But you got to have money. You see, again, when you had that tax money, you should have put some money to the side because you knew summer was coming up. And even if you couldn't get in a plane and pay for plane tickets for everybody, you could definitely put gas in your car and drive. Corpus Christi, Galveston. You could do the Galveston's not that far from Houston. You're not terribly far from Houston. Those are things that you could do right there in the state that you live in.
Sit down. You're okay. Or go watch TV. And you have kids. They're on you. They're hanging on you. They're crying. They're needy. And then you have to sit here and no one else going to come get the motherfuckers for you. They're not going to come get them. You got to take care of them. Sad, happy, fucking.
Girl, no, you didn't call the kids a mother effer. Girl, as you're holding one. She said, nobody else is going to come get the mother effers for you, as you're holding one of the mother effers. Baby, I would hate for you to be my mama.
Depressed, irritated, frustrated. You have to take care of them. You, just the mama. Daddies don't fucking matter. They pick and choose days that they want to come and do shit. You got to do everything.
Right, Danielle. Nobody's gonna, cause they your kids. Here's the thing, y'all. They're Philip and Chris's kids too. Philip gets his kids. I don't know how often. I'm just going to assume because we always see Legend. We don't never not hear Legend, so I'm just going to assume he's always there. But Philip, the kids are not even. Philip's your 4 oldest are not even there right now when you're doing this video. They're not even there. So Philip does get the kids. See, she wants Philip to keep them kids the whole entire summer. That's what she wanted, and Philip is not willing to do that. Should he do that? I guess it would be nice for her. But if he keeps keep getting them every other weekend, couple days during the week, or every weekend, if he does that, I feel like that's fair too. Jasmine got to learn how to work around her situation.
Yes, a distraction from just life. Sometimes you need a distraction, whether it's, like I said, like I don't do nothing. I don't have like family that just be like, it's Saturday or Sunday. Let's have a cookout type shit. Let's have family time. Let's chill.
But you know what the funny thing is? You weren't worried about that family unit when Chris was there. I remember about 2 years ago, Jasmine did a video. It was summertime and they were cooking out. And Jasmine made a reference in the video that it's just her, Chris, and the kids. It's just them. And she's okay with that. You weren't worried about a family unit when Chris was there. You didn't worry about that family to give you a distraction. But now Chris is gone. Philip minded his business over there with Hannah. Now all of a sudden you need the family unit. Here's the thing, sis. You can still do the cookout. You got 5 kids there, honey. Take that grill, sit it out there on that back patio. Get you some meat. Make sure your deep freezer is plugged up. Matter of fact, when you finish this live, go out to that garage and make sure it's plugged up. And go get you some meat out there, freezer, season it. Don't heavily season it like Chris did, because you said you don't got high blood. Anyway, and put that meat on the grill and throw get a little pool. Oh no, you got that jacuzzi. Fill that thing up, let the kids splish splash in there. You sit out there with a little strawberry daiquiri and sit and just look at your kids and enjoy your children. It's the fact that you don't like to sit and enjoy your kids just with you and them. Baby, I can't tell you how many times me and my kids did that. Or me and my kids would get in a car and just drive somewhere. Oh, we used to do that all the time. All the time. Because my family is my kids are my family. And it's the fact that she doesn't associate her children as being her family. That is so weird to me.
Let's do this. Let's do that. It's just always this. Then when you're broke, you can't go nowhere. So you really just be stuck. Because you're broke because you have to provide for everybody. You're trying to give all your kids everything. Everything.
What is you trying to get them? What happened? Baby, do everybody over there got bikes? I ain't even seen no bike. You buy everybody bikes and stuff. Girl, what have you act like you got to spend money on your kids every month. You don't have to do that. So what are you spending the money on? I got to get my kids everything. What do they got? Hell, you went and took the girls' beds and gave it to the boys and went to some place, I don't know if it was a renter center or whatever you did, and had bunk beds put in there for the girls. It's not like you bought everybody new beds. So again, sis, what are you spending? I'm confused. What is you spending? You haven't done a shopping haul where you bought summer clothes. Yeah, we ain't seen none of that. So what the freak is you spending? I'm confused. You ain't bought new furniture. You haven't done any of that. So what are you spending, Jasmine? Shouts out to the 1200 plus in the chat. By far the best damn chat on YouTube, honey.
You want to give them everything they want. Everything. So you go broke doing it.
Wow. Wow. Hey.
Look, although she lives in a housing community where they have a community pool, but she hasn't even bought, like, we watched Peach McIntyre video the other day where she had that big old water slide for her kids in the yard. Jasmine hasn't even bought anything like that for her kids. So again, sis, what the hell are you buying? I really would like to know that. What are you spending your money on your kids?
Stop.
Right, apple pie,
And then someone just said, I need to find me some friends. Y'all want to know something? When you're so focused, and I don't know if everyone's like this, but when you're focused on trying to make money and focused on trying to, everything is a money situation right at this moment, or the kids, I feel like, and it sounds, stop. I feel like that is also with like just men and friends. Like I barely have any energy to just, well, go over there with it. Go. I barely have any energy to just, I struggle to even text people back. I struggle to text people back.
You struggle to text people back, but you didn't struggle to sit on this live for 2 hours crying and complaining. That's why you don't have no friends, because Jasmine, here's the thing. It's not the fact that she struggles to text people back. Ain't nobody texting her. Because people got their own problems. And they don't want to sit and be consumed with all. If Jasmine comes and trauma dumps on us, can you just imagine what she does to her, whatever friend or friends she has? Can y'all just imagine? So yeah, they probably tired. Like, sis, I would be tired. Jasmine, you would be too much for me to handle. I wouldn't be able to handle you because you complain too much and you never try to render any type of solutions to your ongoing problems. Problems that, you know what? It's funny. There are people out here that can't even pay their rent. They wish they had the capabilities of being a stay-at-home mom and able to put up a video and make money and don't have to worry about childcare because they're able to be a social media entity and they can make money doing that. Like, there are so many men and women out here that wish they could be in your shoes right now, but they're not. And it's the fact that you have not one, not two, but 4 monetized YouTube channels. No, 3. You got 3 monetized YouTube channels, but you only focus on one. But yet you keep talking about your finances.
And a lot of people think I ignore them. I don't ignore anybody. I just be struggling sometimes. Like, fuck, I don't have it. I can't.
Energy
I'm on my phone,
vampire
I'm editing
round.
a short or something. Like, or I'm trying to do this.
Mommy, hi.
Now I'm going to say this, y'all. Jasmine actually put this video in her members. And I have never, ever done this before. But I actually went and paid the $1.99. I did, y'all. I actually paid the $1.99 so we could watch this video because I feel like this is a good conversation to have, right? I think this was a good conversation piece. So make sure you guys hit the like button for my damn $1.99. Now, Jasmine, do understand, as soon as I end this live, I'm going to make sure you two don't take out $1.99 next damn month. Annie Hughes, you said, what you mean you in jail? Jail for what? Thank you, PJ, for the $1.99, sis.
I try to focus on happy things. I do. I feel like some stuff.
You're welcome, Miss Coco Marie.
I have a lot of things that go on in my life that kind of just brings me down. I don't speak about a lot of it. Yeah, I see it.
Mommy, what?
I try to like.
Sharon, you say she get SSI for Aiden. Do she?
Look at things and try to like go different routes. Like, it's so much that I've been trying to do. And I feel like every time I take a step, I'm getting punched in my face.
Lady Finesse, I don't care nothing about her doing that. I don't know, y'all. I'm going to be honest with y'all. When I listened to this video on my way home from work, I ain't going to lie. I came in and I took me a nap because I was exhausted. Like, I was so tired. And when I woke up, I was getting myself together. And I looked and I seen she had put it on members. And something just told me, you know what, Tasha, go and pay that $1.99. Sis, shit, it's just $1.99. Because I really feel like this is a good conversation because we have watched Jasmine for so long. And this video was a clear indication of, I don't know if this is real or not, but I just really feel like it's a clear indication of how people don't manage their time appropriately, right? Like, Jasmine has had many opportunities to get herself in a better financial situation, but yet she doesn't manage her time wisely. I personally feel she's not a good steward of her money either, because again, your rent being $2,500 a month, although you bought a car and other things with your tax money, you should have took $2,500 out of your what do you call that, tax check, and put that up and start building on that. It, again, you have issues with money, but you don't have a savings account, sis. Like that, to me, that seems like that should be a problem. And there was a lot of people in this chat that donated money to Jasmine, and you know, thank God for those type of people. But y'all got to understand, Jasmine is the type of woman you got to let her hit pay dirt. Y'all can't keep enabling somebody who does not want to do better. Because if Jasmine wanted to do better, I just gave you guys an example. 6 months ago, on January the 2nd, she came to this internet with the same ugly cry, saying she needed $553 to pay her damn rent. 6 months later, it's still the same money situation. So within 6 months, you have not done anything to make your situation better. So be honest with you guys. Be honest with yourself. How much empathy or sympathy can you give a person who won't change their situation? Jasmine rather sit on the internet and complain or cry about all her circumstances that she can easily change. How do you empathize with that? Now, I can understand if it's a situation that you can't get out of or you're having trouble getting out of, and you know, then I could, but this right here, Jasmine could have fixed her money situation a long time ago. She chose not to. And I'm not going to even say she depended on Chris, because we all know Chris was not a dependable source. She knew that. She was taking care of him. He wasn't taking care of her.
Like, I feel like I'm getting punched all the time in my face, like every time. And it's only because the lifestyle that I chose, which
I don't
is being a
know, sis.
content
I don't know, Black
creator,
and Bougie.
although people don't get it, you know, meaning like, you know, they don't get whenever we gotta film, whenever we gotta edit, we gotta edit and stuff like that. They don't get it, but they think because we are that, we're not allowed to go and get another job or try to get a job or attempt to do something. We have to stay still. Well, I'm gonna say I do, because everybody else is more important. Look, you're a stay-at-home mom right now. You need to just stay still. But in reality, I am a single stay-at-home mom that's trying to pull in more income. So let me go do what the fuck I need to do to try it.
So hold on. So you're saying that Philip is remanding that you stay a stay-at-home mom. You're saying Philip does not want you to go get another job, and that's the problem. You're mad because Philip won't take the kids so you could go work another job? Really, Jasmine? Well, what about when the kids were in school all school year, Monday through Friday? Because even if Philip did agree to keep the kids, what about Legend? Who's going to, you got a job where you could take Legend with you? So you're saying that Philip is demanding that you stay a stay-at-home mom so he doesn't have to watch the kids full time, but although he does keep the children, he comes and picks them up and drops them off. And that's the funny thing about it. Half the time, sis, you don't even drop the kids off or pick them up. He does that. So now Philip wants you to be a stay-at-home mom. No, Philip, Jasmine, that's not it. You're trying to use that as an excuse. You're trying to make us believe Philip is trying to cop block you from making more money. Philip don't give a damn if you went and worked 17 jobs. Didn't you just tell us a couple months ago that Philip said you was broke because you said you didn't have any gas money to go pick up Aiden, and you wanted him to take Aiden to his appointment, and he didn't want to take Aiden, or he couldn't take Aiden because it was Hannah's birthday. So he told you to go get Aiden and go take him to an appointment. And you said you didn't have any gas money. You were broke. You were mad about that. Jasmine, you're mad because Philip is over there making shit shake for him and Hannah, and ain't nothing shaking for you. Well, you should have thought about that when you went in that courtroom and told them people to reduce that man's child support and forgave his arrearage. You should have thought about that.
Do this, try to pull in some money to do something. Let me try. That's it. Oh my God, that's irritating. Just let me try sometimes. Like,
she did say Philip told her to get a real job. Jasmine be lying, y'all. She be lying.
She's like, just let me try. But I pushed them out. So they're all my responsibility. Jasmine, you need to be strong. You push them out. You need to match that energy when you push the babies out. You need to be that strong. You need to stay strong. You take care of them and figure out this. Neither one of them, of my kids' fathers, never been in my position.
Mommy knows.
Neither one. Neither fucking one. Because when I was with the first one, it's not, what is that? Oh, noodles. Where did this come from?
Back.
Sis, now that's not true. Chris and Philip both are single dads. They're not married to anybody, and they got children by multiple women. So they are single dads. You're a single mom, and they're single dads.
First one, I was getting a scholarship, so that was paying for some of our rent. Shit, sometimes a year to 2 years. Him, I have a job. His dad, nope, neither one of them ever really truly been in my position. Nobody, they haven't. So
you just told on yourself, Jasmine. You did the same thing you did with Philip, you did with Chris. You said the money you was getting back from college was taking it, you were taking that and paying the rent. Well, you were giving it to Philip because she told us a while back that Philip was in control of the finances. So when Jasmine would get her college refund check, she would hand it over to Philip because, you know, that's how they did things over there. And Philip would go pay whatever amount of the rent that he wanted to pay, and he pocketed the rest, okay? And then you turn around and did the same thing with Chris. You decided to pay all the bills, although you told us he paid half, but we now know that he paid nothing because he wouldn't even give you $553 to pay your January rent. So again, Jasmine, you were a dummy for Philip, and then you turned around and became a dummy for Chris. So what you want us to do about that? Again, you don't learn from your lessons. You should have learned from Philip that you don't give all. You give what you need to give, and you allow them to give back. If you didn't learn that from Philip, when are you going to learn it?
like I feel like whenever I say, hey, let me do this, help me out. Like, neither one has been in this
That's true,
position.
Sharon.
No one's been single and had to take care of kids by themselves. Neither one. Girl, fuck that fat hoe.
No.
Yes, it will, Jack Moves.
Ew.
Like, seriously, fuck that fat.
Okay, so the fat hoe that she's talking about is Olivia. So right when Jasmine, around this time when Jasmine went live, I got a notification that Olivia went live, and she had laughing emojis as her title. After I finished watching what I wanted to watch of this live, I went over to Olivia's channel to see what the laughing emojis were about. And Olivia was in there. She has the kids, and she were in her live talking about how great of a weekend she had, and she's so happy and she's so blessed. And then she referenced Jasmine being a weak bitch over there crying about life. And all I kept thinking was, Olivia, you are by far the strangest big-headed woman I have seen besides Jasmine in a long time. Why do you continuously keep watching this girl? Now, what I also found out in Olivia's live, she's, Olivia is very much a follower because now she has signed up for the YMCA and using the YMCA for camp for her, or the scholarship. She got the scholarship for the YMCA because she said she's going to the Y and she was taking the kids with her. And again, y'all, you don't like Jasmine. You tried to tear her down, bring her down, but yet you're still consuming her content. It's like, what type of weird ass heifer are you? Like, leave that girl alone, Olivia. Mind your girl. You have no room to laugh at Jasmine about anything. Even if we sit and laugh or don't laugh, Olivia, you can't laugh at nobody. When you allowed your baby daddy to snatch 1, 2, 3 kids from you, okay? You at least Jasmine is playing tug of war with Philip. Hell, you can't even get Gerard to whisper at you, okay? At least Philip, although when Philip talks to Jasmine, he talks to her crazy. At least he does talk to her, and he don't got to talk to her through no damn app.
Fat ass bitch.
You'll find them. Ready?
That bitch is fat and she don't have her fucking kids. So she don't know what it's like to be struggling. So that fat bitch has nothing to say. She don't know shit about struggle. Bitch, you don't know what struggle is. Fuck your fat, funky, wanna be a working out bitch ass. Like, don't even come on here fucking with me. I swear to God, like, I'm not in the fucking headspace. I don't even
Kimmy K, I didn't say Jasmine was innocent. I'm pointing out Olivia. Again, I'm pointing out what Olivia did. I know what Jasmine does, and I'm not siding with Jasmine, but let's be honest. Olivia needs to quit. Like, she got enough going on in her life. Just like Jasmine got a lot going on in her life, Olivia does too. I don't understand why these two ladies won't just mind their business when it comes to each other's channels. That's just my whole point, sis.
the energy to deal with no fat ass, racist fat bitch.
Hey. See? Yeah, eyes.
Oh, that
I know that's right, Black and Bougie.
Go.
leave it alone.
They both need to mind their business. They do. All right, y'all. So that was her rant with Olivia. I wanted y'all to hear that part because they kind of tickled me when she called her a fat bitch. I said, baby, you lose a couple of pounds. Now everybody is fat. Everybody fat, huh, Jasmine? Everybody fat.
Good. I see that. Yay.
Man, who was that? Reaction chick? Look.
This. Let's go.
Go pick your clothes back up. No.
No.
I can honestly say that's not. How do you?
What's good name?
Just know that they're both
They're
irritating the
pretty.
fuck out of me. Just know that. It's not even about that because he doesn't. He got them now. But trust me, it was stuff that happened prior that really, when it comes to this job situation, that's what pissed me off. But that nigga's pissing me off too because he just move funny. I hate niggas that move funny. Both of them just get on my nerves sometimes. Like,
So she talking about Chris when she say a ninja that moves funny. She said, now all of a sudden Chris moving funny. Girl, Chris been moving funny with that big ass butt he got.
feel like they selfish. Both of them, they're selfish. They could be selfish as fuck. Stop. Pick up your clothes. Hey, pick up your clothes that you knocked on the floor.
Legend is just running around doing nothing. Because what he got to do, y'all? Remember, she buys her kids everything, but hell, Legend barely
So I don't
got
give a fuck
toys.
about whoever that is. No, they both are. They both are selfish. It's so much that y'all don't know because I be trying so hard to shut the fuck up and not put people's shit out here. But trust me, they're both selfish. And that's why we going through what we going through. And I said what I said. Because little that people know I had my kids and I wasn't even supposed to fucking have them. I wasn't even supposed to have them. So yeah, they both selfish. They both are. They both feel like it's their way or the no way. Trust me. Fuck both of them. Now, Chris, I'm just about to like block this motherfucker. That's really what I'm about to do.
So Chris, see what I'm saying, you guys? It's F both of them. But when she said, but Chris, I'm about to block him. Girl, you don't even bother blocking Chris because he answers the phone when he feels like it anyway. Don't even bother blocking him.
Mommy,
They both move funny. You got they just lie too much. Both of them. I don't give a fuck. Like
what if
All right, y'all. That's enough of Jasmine. At the end of the day, Jasmine is her own worst enemy. She mad because Chris and Philip moving funny when them ninjas been moving funny since moving funny been moving funny. Okay, they been moving funny. She act like this brand new to her. She act like this new information. Child, Chris and Philip both have been disrespecting you since disrespecting been disrespecting. Okay, this is nothing new, Jasmine. Stop acting like these ninjas just switched up. They been acting. Girl, here's the thing. Chris blocked you initially. He blocked you. Girl, you had to send this man a Cash App note just to be able to say something to him. The fact that you said you about to block him, he would have still been blocked when he blocked me and didn't give me the $553 to pay my damn rent. Okay? He would have still been blocked. Child, when I tell you this is reality TV at its finest, I don't know about y'all, but I can't tell you the last time I watched anything on ABC, NBC, CBS, Fox. Baby, I can't even tell you. Because, honey, when I tell you the reality on this internet be entertaining and tickles me, Jasmine sitting up there complaining about situations that she has total control over. If you want to play hardball, all you got to do is usher both them ninjas down there to the damn courthouse, pay for you an attorney, and get your visitations put in place, okay? Because the state handles only child support. The fact that you still playing with Chris and you ain't put that man on child support, not I don't know how much money she would get, but I would have him on record just like those the first kids, the twins' mama, LaKenya, got him on record. I don't know what Medusa doing over there, but I wouldn't care about what Medusa's doing. I got a baby by him, and I'm gonna worry about me and what I gotta do. The fact that you still playing with Chris and letting that man handle you the way he handles you is the reason why he handles you the way he handles you, Jasmine. You know that. The state of Texas will do it for her just based off getting EBT or Medicaid. Exactly. She claims he called Legend today. Child, please. Calling him. Okay, good. I want him to come pick the boy up. F a call. Because you over here beating on your chest about Philip not sticking up to his end of the bargain by keeping it. I'm not even supposed to have my kids. I'm not even supposed to have them. You so mad because Philip and Hannah got summer plans and you're stuck with the kids because you ain't got no man smiling up in your face. You ain't got no man smiling in your face and you ain't got Chris smiling up in your face. You so mad. But here's the thing. When you should be having plans too, Jasmine, regardless if they're with the kids or without the kids. You should have plans too. Philip and Hannah can have their plans. And so can you. But Jasmine rather spend her time sitting on the internet crying about situations that she controls. Jasmine controls all this. She just don't know how to control it. Those men handles her the way they do because she allows them to do that. Okay? Oh boy. All right, y'all. 2 hours and 18 minutes. TMR definitely has went over. I didn't know we was gonna be on here this damn long. Oh, baby. Okay, y'all. That's my time. All right. I'm gonna go and get up out of here. Thank y'all so much. At one point, y'all, we had down there 1,300 in the chat. Okay, by far the best damn chat on YouTube. If I did not see your comment or read your comments out loud, don't think TMR is ignoring you, y'all. We had a full house tonight. I couldn't read everybody, but I typically go back and watch my replay and try to read and see what you guys are saying, okay? Right, T. Wilson, by far the best damn chat on YouTube. I hope you guys appreciate me because I definitely appreciate y'all. Hey, Miss Pettis, I definitely appreciate y'all, and I'm going to see y'all in the next one, honey. Remember, sub what you love. Overtime definitely will be approved low. Bye. Y'all have a good night.